This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. All right, so there's not a lot of news going on. Kanye did have it looks like Mos Def is there too. Okay, so in Turkey, Black Boy Max, a.k.a. the suspect streamer, goes over to meet up with Kanye. I don't know why they chose him to go, but they brought Black Boy Max out. It would have made more sense if like Academics won or something. But anyways, he goes out, he covers it. 120,000 people, the biggest hip hop show ever. That's crazy. And Kanye, he's just doing things his way now. Now, Black Boy Max asks some dumb questions like, what's the inspiration by the earth? You performing on top of the globe. Isn't it obvious? He's on top of the world. And that's exactly what Kanye said. He says, I'm on top of the world. We're taking over. It's a comeback. Oh, so it's 118,000 tickets sold. Think about that. That's a lot. Like, people don't do that. Let's see. So let's just say he sold 120,000 tickets to keep it even, right? And if he just makes, say, made $20 a ticket, like profit, it's like $2.4 million he's getting paid. I'm sure the tickets were more, very expensive, but you got to think about it. You got to pay for the venue, the set, and everything. So say he profited $10 a ticket or $20 a ticket, made over $1 million for this show. This is a different way of doing things. You just do a couple big, massive shows a year. Like in LA, didn't he do 3 back-to-back sold-out shows? Let's see. Kanye LA back-to-back shows. Yes, he did April 1st to April 3rd. He performed a massive back-to-back shows in Los Angeles SoFi Stadium for the Bully rollout. Let's see, $33 million, grossing 30. Oh no, this is Turkey. I'm sorry. Drawing. Oh no, 2 concerts, massive commercial success, drawing a combined crowd of 150,000 fans, grossing an astonishing $33 million. That's crazy. He's doing so. He probably made way more money. So he probably got paid way more money. I'm tripping. Okay. He probably got paid way more money for this show. He probably made $10 million. That's crazy. So he's doing different things, as usual. Okay, so then we get the Jackson family likes Drake's post of the Iceman cover featuring one of Michael Jackson's gloves. Of course, bro. Like, just because Drake's breaking Michael Jackson records, right? He's paying homage to Michael Jackson at the same time. And knowing, Drake would tell you himself, he knows he's not bigger than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has sold 500 million to 1 billion records. But it's a good ambition to have to sell that many records one day. We don't know how many records Drake will sell over the course of 30, 40 years like Michael Jackson did, right? Michael Jackson has sales for 50 years. 50 plus. Plus, actually, 50 years plus. Drake's been selling records for 16, 17 years, okay? So, is Drake's music going to stand the test of time? Probably not like Michael Jackson at all. There will never be another Michael Jackson. Ever. The closest thing you'll kind of get to it is Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift hasn't sold that many records. So, yeah. Then we got Steve Will Do It still going through it with Nelk. I don't know if he's won this. He has these things going on with him. He hates Nelk. He hates Kyle. Supposedly they did him really dirty. Like they didn't pay him properly for buying him out and all this other stuff and his stake in Nelk. He supposedly sent them $500,000 for a certain percentage and didn't receive it. Tekashi said he was done dirty by Nelk. A lot of people have Steve's back on this, and he is the most popular person to come out of Nelk. Now, it kind of would line up with like MTV Jesse stepping away a long time ago. Maybe Kyle's just impossible to work with. But we'll see. They're saying he's a phony, all this other stuff. Well, Hernandez Govan reportedly hospitalized after ATV incident. Okay. I mean, cool. I didn't even know who this guy was until the Dolph trial. So, cool. I mean, he makes his, I don't know, he stays in the mix. He embraces Charleston White. This guy, I'll never understand these characters that are just made up on the internet. This started happening, what, 8 years ago? Something like that? 8 or 9 years ago? 8 years ago, I'd say. Characters just get made up on the internet, and they come and go. You have this other guy that pretends to be a security guard that talks about, what's his name? The bigger dude with the glasses. I mean, these guys are just characters on the internet, and they get paid to, like, do interviews on certain platforms. It's very weird. Things can't be this bad for Fabolous. Fabolous is arguably the most successful person out of the four here, right? You could say, oh, Jim Jones had ballin'. So what, bro? Fabolous is... Fabolous... People underestimate Fabous's career. Fabolous had a great career. Still does. Still does. He still does 6 million monthly listeners with barely releasing anything, right? People don't really tune in for new Fabolous music. I mean, I'll say that. But, like, his newest song only did, like, 750,000, right? But Fabolous from 2001 to 2010 was special, I would say. Not even 2010, 2008. He had a nice career. And when Fabolous would drop something back then, it meant something, you know? Like, that's when, you know, things were a little different. I don't particularly love Fabous's personality. He hits women, okay? I've been around him a few times. He's cool. But, like, things can't be this bad that, like, Dave East, Mano, Jim Jones, and Fabolous have to team up and dress in weird little outfits and do these little things, do podcast. Like, really? Fab, you can't go out and make money doing something with music? Dave East, you can't act in anything? Mano, well, we know Mano. He's Angelique's bag boy. And Jim Jones, like, this is where we're at, bro? This is where it's at? Where you guys are just, like, internet clowns? Like, I've been doing media my whole life in one way or another, right? Whether it's music videos, World Star, DVDs, this, right? These guys are just, like, scrambling like eggs out here, you know? Like, just running around, you know? Whatever works. They would do anything. It's so weird to see this. Anyways, there's not much going on today. I'll come up with some other videos later. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of taking it easy this week, though. Taking it a little lighter this week. I'm trying to kind of just rethinking how we'll move forward in June with everything. You know, I'm gonna restructure some things. I'm gonna add some different kind of elements of content, and because, you know, rap does get a little stale sometimes. There's not a lot, like, the game's been kind of stale lately. Let's be real, you know? So you'll have, like, spurts of things happening, but there's a lot of drama happening in other areas of life. So we should start talking about other stuff, too. Rap used to be, it's sad to see, I'm going to be honest, like, real quick. It's just sad to see that, like, labels and just people not caring about music anymore, that it feels like hip hop, rap genre is just dying, you know? It doesn't feel like we're getting new talent, new life in it anymore, you know? Like we lived the best of it already. I'm not talking about Drake, okay? I'm talking about, because Drake comes from a time when it was the best of it, right? But we're not. This is the reason why. There is a reason why Kanye and Drake are still the top artists. Kendrick, J. Cole, they all come from a time when it was good. You don't get any new artists really challenging that anymore. Name me an artist in the past 10 years that's challenging. You can't say NBA Youngboy is not even coming close, and he's the best thing that's new. Not even coming close. Think about that. He's not even coming close. He makes tons of money. I'm talking about he's not even coming close to the numbers. He's way. I mean, NBA Youngboy, you just go by his streaming numbers, right? He's got the young guys, right? But like it shows you that like he's at 20 million monthly listeners. That's like Rick Ross level almost, you know? And this is the biggest thing going. Isn't that weird? Isn't that concerning? It is concerning. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Check me on the next one. Peace.